Now that we have a couple of VLANs created, let's see how we populate those VLANs with ports. As a reminder, all of our ports currently belong to VLAN 1. We can verify that by doing a show VLAN brief, and we see all of these ports that belong to VLAN 1. Our newly created VLANs for accounting and sales, they don't have any ports. Let's fix that. Let me show you a couple of ways that we could add ports to a VLAN. Let's go into global configuration mode, and I'm going to go into interface, let's say Fast Ethernet 1/0/10. We'll pretend that this is a port that's going to connect to an accounting computer. It needs to be in VLAN 100. Here's how we do it. We can say switch port, access VLAN. By the way, access says that this is an access port as opposed to something like a trunk port that we'll be talking about later. A trunk port can give us some great efficiencies in interconnecting devices because we can have traffic for multiple VLANs going out of a single port. More on that in a future video. But for now, we're just going to make this port belong to one VLAN. That's called an access port, and we want it to belong to VLAN 100. If I wanted to do another interface, I could do I'm just pressing the up arrow to scroll through my command history. I could go into Fast Ethernet 1/0/11, and I could say also make this part of VLAN 100. That's how we add individual ports to a VLAN. But let's say that I had a big range of ports. I had several contiguous ports, and I wanted to add those ports to the same VLAN. Here's a shortcut for you. Instead of going into interface configuration mode, I could go into interface range configuration mode. Let's say that I wanted to put ports Fast Ethernet 1/0/16 all the way through Fast Ethernet 1/0/20. I want to put all of those ports in the same VLAN. Here's how I could go into interface range configuration mode. We say interface range, and then I specify the first interface, Fast Ethernet 1/0/16 space, a hyphen or a dash, another space, and a 20, and I press enter. Notice my prompt. I'm now in interface range configuration mode, meaning that whatever command I give here is going to impact that range of interfaces, that range of ports, and I want to put all of those ports into my sales VLAN, VLAN 200. To do that, I can simply say switch port, access VLAN 200, and we can do a show VLAN brief to confirm that that did in fact take effect. Look at this. We put these two ports in the accounting VLAN one at a time, and then as a time saver I put these 5 ports into the sales VLAN all at once by going into interface range configuration mode.